And this is Karen.
Welcome, everybody. This is Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of When in Rome. And the vocabulary words are messy.
Messy.
Sandra's work desk is usually quite messy.
I know. Fountain.
Fountain.
The park near my house has several beautiful fountains.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Intention.
Intention.
It was never my intention to cause trouble.
Well, but you did. Generation.
Generation.
That movie director is not popular with the current generation.
Okay, so we're talking about when in Rome.
Do as the Romans do.
That's right. What does that mean? When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
When you go to another country or another culture, you need to respect their culture and their rules and their laws. Right?
I guess that makes a lot of sense. And you want to stay out of trouble.
Right. So that's quite important.
You have to protect yourself too.
Or you don't want to look foolish, right? So there are a lot of laws, and a law that's in the news now. In 2019, in Italy, they made a law protecting Rome.
Really?
Yeah, so there's a lot of things you're not allowed to do anymore, and you can be fined, have to pay money if you break these rules.
For example, the Spanish Steps, right?
Yes.
The really famous Spanish Steps. A lot of people visit Rome, and then they would like to go and take pictures and sit on the steps.
And eat their lunch and make a big mess.
Oh no. So now you are not allowed to do that anymore.
You can't sit on the Spanish Steps anymore.
But you can still take pictures though.
Of course.
But if you decide to sit, you are going to be fined. And the fine is pretty expensive, around $450 US.
Right. Okay, so be aware of that, or be aware of anything when you're traveling to another country.
That's right. Protect yourself and protect the city.
Right. Okay, enjoy.
Enjoy.
When in Rome. While traveling to other countries and experiencing new cultures is exciting, it's every traveler's duty to respect the local culture and follow local laws. That means no chewing gum in Singapore or no singing on Roman buses.
Today's lesson is called When in Rome, Part 1. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike.
We're not going to Rome.
Okay, but when in Rome, eat pizza? When in Rome, take a picture of the Colosseum?
When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
That's saying, okay, this is the idea that if you go overseas and you're in a different culture, try to do things the way the people in that culture do things. You're in their country, and certainly don't be shocked or surprised when the Romans do what Romans do, because they're Romans and this is Rome. So if you want to fit in, do like them. Just copy them and you will look like a local person.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to offend someone if you copy what they're doing.
Right.
That's the idea. Anyways, while traveling to other countries and experiencing new cultures while doing this is exciting. It's every traveler's duty to respect the local culture and follow local laws. So yes, traveling is fun. Taking in new cultures, that's exciting, okay? But it's your duty, if you're going to travel, to respect those cultures and the laws of those countries there, okay? It's a matter of respect, okay? Properly acknowledge the way that people do things in other parts of the world.
And this is becoming more important just because there are more tourists around all the time going to more places. So it's a good bit of advice. Just try to fit in, follow the local culture, and very importantly, the local laws. And here's a few examples of some laws you might not know about that they have in other places. That means, if you want to follow the local culture and laws, that means no chewing gum in Singapore. All right, I think a lot of us have heard that. That means no chewing gum in Singapore, or no singing on Roman buses. So if you're on a Roman bus and suddenly the urge to belt out a Jolin Tsai song hits you,
don't do it.
Resist that urge, wait till you get off the bus, the bus before you begin singing. Hopefully we'll find out more about this later, but it's time for a break, and then we'll be back.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 When in Rome， 它是来自英文谚语 When in Rome, do as the Romans do。在罗马的时候，就照罗马人的方式做事，那也就是入境随俗的意思咯。好，那我们这2天的课文是关于罗马的旅游新规定。如果同学们最近有要去那边旅游的话，你要特别注意咯。好，那刚刚在开场的时候 Mike 老师有提到罗马竞技场，我们顺便学一下它的英文是 Colosseum。Colosseum 就是罗马竞技场。那课文一开始说，去别的国家旅行体验新文化是很令人兴奋的，不过尊重当地文化，遵守当地法规是每个旅客的责任。像我们知道在新加坡不能嚼口香糖嘛，可是你知道吗，在罗马公车上不能唱歌耶，是有谁会在公车上大声唱歌啊？那不管怎么样，如果你在罗马公车上突然想要大声唱歌，你千万要忍住，要等到下车之后再唱哦。Mike 老师刚刚用到 belt 皮带这个字当动词，可以表达放声高唱，那后面通常会搭配介系词 out 一起使用。那我们接着回到课文中。
When in Rome. The latter is one of several new laws that were introduced in Italy in 2019 to protect and preserve the city of Rome. Visitors and citizens can now get in trouble for a variety of things, from messy eating in public places to swimming in city fountains. But it's another law that has got people talking. No sitting on the Spanish Steps.
Okay, when in Singapore, no chewing gum. Okay? Also, when in Rome, seriously, we're not joking here. When in Rome, no singing on buses. Now let's talk about the latter of these two kind of strange-seeming laws. The latter is one of several new laws that were introduced in Italy in 2019 to protect and preserve the city of Rome. So, no singing on buses.
Who was singing on buses?
And how was that wrecking things?
And why were they doing it so much that it was making? Maybe it was like some soccer team fans who had too much beer and were singing their team song. But that's strange. Anyways, it's a rule, and if you want to be in Rome, do as the Romans do and don't sing on the bus. All right, here are a few others that might make a little bit more sense. It says visitors and citizens can now get in trouble for a variety of things, from messy eating in public places to swimming in city fountains. Messy, this adjective, is not tidy. It's not clean. If you're a messy eater, you get food all over your hands, your shirt, maybe around your mouth. You'll have to wash your hands and wipe your face. So be clean, be neat, be tidy. Don't be messy when you eat. For example, Sandra's work desk is usually quite messy. There are pens everywhere, papers everywhere. She can't find anything. She needs to make it much neater and tidier.
Now next we have this word fountain to talk about. It's a noun, by the way. In Rome, there are fountains everywhere, okay? Take in the fountains, take a look, enjoy them, but don't swim in them. Anyways, here we have the word fountain. When we're talking about a fountain, we're talking about a nice looking thing usually that shoots water up into the sky or shoots out water in a nice looking way. It's kind of like a fancy spring, but basically if water is coming out of the ground and shooting up into the sky and collecting in a nice pool somewhere, you're probably looking at a fountain. Anyways, for example, the park near my house has several beautiful fountains.
Yeah, they're used for decoration, maybe in front of a big building, a fancy hotel, something like that. All right, so no swimming in the fountains. That makes sense. It's not a pool. It's not a lake. It's a fountain. It's this deep, and the water's probably not that clean anyways. But here's another new law that I actually heard about on the news. But it's another law that has got people talking. That's why it was on the news. No sitting on the Spanish Steps. The Spanish Steps are a long row of steps or stairs in Rome, and tourists used to love to sit down on them, take pictures, but also take a break. But from now on, there's no sitting on the steps. You can go climb them, take pictures of them, but don't sit on them, please.
Let's not sit on those Spanish steps. Yeah. Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. We'll be back after this.
刚刚说到在罗马公车上不能唱歌，那这其实是意大利在2019年推行的法规。他们为了维护罗马市，有推行好几项新法规。那么观光客还有市民们，现在有可能会因为各式各样的事情而惹上麻烦哦，像是在公共场所吃的脏兮兮的，在城市喷泉里面游泳，还有坐在西班牙阶梯上，这些都是违法的哦。好，那这边出现2个单字 ，messy。Messy， 它是形容词，形容脏乱的、凌乱的。那么 fountain 它表示喷泉、喷水池。那这个字也可以用来表达喷泉式饮水机，就是你按下去它会喷出来那种饮水机。可是当这个意思来解释的时候呢，我们通常会说 drinking fountain。好，接回到课文中。
When in Rome.Made famous by the movie Roman Holiday, these steps attract large crowds of people every day. Tourists are still allowed to take a picture, but if you want to sit down, it will cost you. People caught breaking this new law can be hit with a fine of up to 400 euros, or $450. Although it may seem like a strange law, it was made with the best of intentions, to keep the ancient city of Rome beautiful for generations to come.Okay,
let's move on. Made famous by the movie Roman Holiday, these steps that you can't sit on anymore attract large crowds of people every day. Now, tourists are still allowed to take a picture, but if you want to sit down, it will cost you. Yeah, there is a fine.For sitting down on these steps.
That's right. We're not saying it will cost you like you have to buy a ticket to get a seat. No, it will cost you because you'll get a ticket from the police. You'll get a penalty for breaking this rule. It says people caught breaking this new law can be hit with a fine of up to 400 euros or $450.
That's a lot of money.
That's a big fine. That's like 15,000, 20,000 NT.
It's a lot.
Something like that. Or sorry, that's around that. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Anyways, when we say you're hit with something, of course you're not actually hit with it. They won't come and strike you, but it means this is what they will give you, and I guess.You can't really fight it. It's a ticket. You're there. The police see you. They write the ticket. That's an extra 400 euro charge to your visit to Rome. So
that's steep, by the way.
Stand up.
That's a very steep fine. That's a lot of money to pay for sitting somewhere. And yes, although it may seem like a strange law, it was made with the best of intentions to keep the ancient city of Rome beautiful.For generations to come. So people had the right idea here, okay? Don't sit on the steps. We want to keep Rome beautiful.
All right. Well, that's the intention, and it sounds like a good intention because Rome is beautiful, historic, and very popular. What is an intention? Well, this noun basically means it's a plan, it's a goal. It's what you're trying to do by your actions or by whatever you're doing. When we have intentions, sometimes they work out. If you have good intentions, you're trying to help someone.But sometimes our intentions kind of go off a little bit and get mistaken or confused or mixed up. If you're offering to help your friend because it looks like your friend is having a bit of trouble, and then your friend suddenly says, "Why are you offering to help? I don't need your help." You're like, "Hey, my intention was to help you. That's what I was planning to do, thinking to do, trying to do."But sometimes those intentions don't always work out. But that was basically your goal when you began these actions. For example, it was never my intention to cause trouble. I was just trying to fix the fight between my two friends, but now they're both mad at me. What did I do?
That's so sad.
I know.
Anyways, next we have the word generation to talk about. When we talk about generations, we're talking about people who were born at around the same time. Now, one note, parents and children are going to be in different generations. Yeah, one generation follows the other throughout time. Grandparents, then parents, then children, so on, so forth. For example, that movie director is not popular with the current generation. Yeah, maybe older people like this director, but these new kids on the scene, the new generation, they don't like him so much. All right, folks, with that, today's lesson is in the books, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
同学们有看过《罗马假期》这部电影吗？它是奥黛丽·赫本主演的经典电影之一，而西班牙阶梯就是因为这部电影而变得非常有名，每天吸引了一大堆人去参观这个景点。那么观光客来到这边可以拍照，可是不能坐在阶梯上，这是违法的。被抓到的人有可能会被罚到400欧元哦，也就是差不多450美金，也差不多就是新台币1万多块。哇塞，只是因为坐在阶梯上就要被罚这么多钱，也太不合理了吧？刚刚 Jeff 老师用到 steep 这个字来形容那个罚金 ，steep。steep 这个字除了可以用来形容陡峭的，也可以用来形容过高的、不合理的。好，课文提到说，虽然这看起来是一条奇怪的法规，可是立意良善，他们其实是为了要让这个罗马古城在未来世世代代都能够维持它的美。好，这边用到2个单字 intention 它是名词，表示意图、目的。那么 generation 它表示一代、一个世代的那个世代。好，这个单字它是当名词来用。那么以上是这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有5个。第一个是分列句，第二个是 get somebody 加上动词 ing， 第三个是 be caught 加上动词 ing， 第四个是 hit somebody with something， 第5个是 up to。 我们先来学分列句。好，要强调句中的某一个部分时，我们常常会用到分列句的句型。那用法是将原本句子里面要强调的部分摆在 it is 跟 that 之间，或是 it was 跟 that 之间。那强调的部分可以是原句当中的主词、受词、时间副词或是地方副词等等。然后呢，我们再把句子其他部分摆到 that 之后。我们来看它的句型是 it is 或是 it was。加上强调的部分，加上 that， 再加句子的其他部分。举例来说 ，The song reminded them of their wedding day。这首歌让他们想起婚礼的那一天。好，那如果要强调就是这首歌让他们想起婚礼那一天，那这时候可以把主词 the song 摆在 it was 和 that 之间，然后把剩下的字词摆到 that 后方来形成分列句。It was the song that reminded them of their wedding day。 说到婚礼上的歌，大家应该都知道那一首今天你要嫁给我 Jolie in the house DT in the house。 哇，这首歌已经是10几年前的歌嘞，想当年啊，我还在念幼稚园大班呢。好啦，接着我们来学 get somebody 动词 ing。 get somebody 动词 ing 表示使某人做什么，那是强调说并非强迫或是命令，而是某个人自然产生的反应。像是如果你在脸书上看到有人 po 一段发人省思的话，那你突然有一些想法，想要开始追求自己的梦想，你这时候就可以说It really got me thinking, maybe I should quit my job and follow my dreams. 它让我开始思考，也许我应该辞掉工作，去追求梦想。好，接着来学 be caught 加上动词 ing。当我们说 catch somebody 加上动词 ing， 就表示抓到某人做某事，尤其是指当场抓到2包查获某人做某种不好的行为。那么被动用法 be caught 加上动词 ing 就表示被抓到再怎么样怎么样。举例来说 Daniel was caught cheating on the test。 Daniel 被抓到考试作弊。好，接着来学 hit somebody with something。字面上意思好像拿某个东西来打某人，那么 hit 当动词它有打击或是使受到不良影响的意思。hit somebody with something 就表示用什么来惩罚某人，让某人遭受到不好的事情，常常会用被动语态 somebody be hit with something 表达受到什么样的惩罚。例如 Jack was hit with a large fine for dangerous driving. Jack 因为危险驾驶被罚了一大笔钱。那最后来学 up to。天语介系词 up to 它可以指多达、高达，之后常常会接表示数字啊或是数量等等的名词。举例来说 The stadium can hold up to 30,000 people. 那个体育场可以容纳高达3万个人哦。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
Oh, cool mug. How much was it?
This was 2,000.
That's such a ripoff.
What? It's cool.
Okay, anyway, hi everybody.
Hi everybody.
Welcome to
English in
Action.
我是 Holly.
I'm Shane.
OK.
So-
今天的主题是什么？
太贵了。
OK， 太贵了，抢钱呐！那我们就直接进入我们的 conversation。That's a pretty shirt.
Well, you have good taste. It's on sale for $5,000 today.
That's such a ripoff. $5,000.
It's a 名牌的啊。
天哪，你的衣服5000块也买得下去？
It's very beautiful, don't you think? But actually, you don't really tell a boy that they have pretty clothes.
I think you're pretty.
I think you're pretty.
Anyway，
So-
主要句是什么 ？That's such a ripoff.
It's such a rip-off. I don't know why rip off. I don't know.
因为他们原本都是各自不一样的意思，对不对？Rip 就是撕下来，
Yeah.
撕掉。
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. Sometimes in English, I don't know
其实
why we say it.
其实逻辑不知道为什么是这样，反正美国人就是很奇怪。
This one's even weirder. That's highway robbery.
Highway 不是高速公路吗？为什么是在高速公路上抢劫？
So it's just very obvious that it's too expensive. Highway 就是很明白，大家都可以看到。
就是很多车都在高速公路上，所以你直接抢人的话，就是非常明显，你就是在抢钱。
可是就是 highway 不一定是高速公路 ，highway 就是 a public big road. Yeah, something like that.
公共的场合。
Right, and then that's daylight robbery.
在光天化日下抢钱
Yeah.
也是很明显的意思，对不对
Right? I think it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
所以就是有一些东西就是贵到一个很不合理，你就可以直接就是天哪，这太不合理了，是 highway robbery, daylight robbery.
So let's practice again, okay? First one, that's such a ripoff.
That's such a ripoff.
That's highway robbery.
That's highway robbery.
That's daylight robbery.
That's daylight robbery.
Okay, so sometimes you don't know how to say it in English. So if you need to know how to say it in English,
靠我们就对了。